Okay, hopefully you'll find me here again. Oh, going live. There we go. Nice. So hopefully you will find me. I had to restart. I do not know what's going wrong today. 1 second. I'm just going to check no one's doing anything crazy on the internet in my house. I don't think they are, but... okay, that seems to be running smooth. Has everyone got? We've got 3 of you back. Ugh, these streams have been going so smoothly so far, and there was always going to be one, wasn't there, that was a bit of a nightmare. Well, I've only got 2 of you back though, according to the stats here, which is not enough. Ooh. Okay, so I'll start again from question number 19. So question number 19 was: the font used in the show's title sequence is famously used on the covers of which author's books? Number 20. What was the name of the teacher who runs the AV Club? Name of the teacher who runs the AV Club. And number 21. What is the name of the ice cream shop where Steve and Robin work? What's the name of the ice cream shop? I think we've lost a few people in that transition, but hopefully they'll catch up with us. But well, it is what it is. Okay, number 22. Cast your mind back to season 3. If I'm sure you remember, Dear Sweet Alexi. What flavour Slurpee did Alexi drink at Murray's house? What flavour Slurpee did Alexi drink at Murray's house? Slurpee was like we'd call it slush puppy, I guess, over here. What flavour Slurpee did Alexi drink at Murray's house? Remember, he demands a particular flavour. "23. What name do the gang give to the road that they use as a shortcut that passes by Hawkins National Laboratory?" I'll give you a clue. It's a reference to The Hobbit. So it's that what name do the gang give to the road that they use as a shortcut that passes by Hawkins National Laboratory? It is named after something in The Hobbit. So we do have some quizzes coming up this week. Tomorrow is our Tuesday General Knowledge with Shura. Wednesday is our Game of Thrones quiz. So that's going to be hopefully pretty popular. Thursday, me and my friend Miles are running a comedy quiz. Now this does not necessarily mean the quiz will be funny. Hopefully it'll be funny. But it is going to be a quiz on all sorts of comedy films, stand-ups, TV, a bit of everything, and hopefully we'll make you laugh in the process, but no promises. So that's Thursday night. Friday night is a Harry Potter quiz with Leia. She did one a few weeks back. Loads of people tuned in for it, so put that one in the diary for your Friday night entertainment. And Saturday is a big party music quiz And then afterwards we're going to be hanging out on Zoom and playing some big tunes and having a big, good old boogie. And then we always finish the week on a Sunday with Callum's General Knowledge. So, number 24. 24. What advice does Steve give to Dustin about getting girls? What advice does Steve give to Dustin about getting girls? He says the key is something. Number 25. Nice simple one. Where does Bob work? 25. Where does Bob work? A few more of these. Number 26. What does Eleven do to save Mike from Troy at the Memorial Assembly for Will? What does Eleven do to save Mike from Troy at the Memorial Assembly for Will? And 27. Where does Dustin find Dart? Where does Dustin find Dart, or D'Artagnan, as he calls him? Where does he find him? Okay, right. 28. I'm going to give you a minute or so for number 28. You need to cast your minds back to Season 1. There are 7 characters in Season 1 who enter the Upside Down. Who are they? Just 7 characters in Season 1 who enter the Upside Down. Who are they? I'll give you a little clue. 6 of them are major characters. One of them, if you know his name, some really impressive knowledge, because he's not a major character. Just checking the old stream. Looking all good now. Sorry about all technical issues. We don't get many of them, but I think I just need to stream at this lower quality in future. Okay, so a quick run through of those for anyone who missed them. Number 19, what's the font used in the show's title sequence is famously used on the covers of books by which author? Number 20, name of the teacher who runs the AV Club. 21's name of the ice cream shop where Steve and Robin work. 22, what flavour Slurpee did Alexi drink at Murray's house? 23, what name do the gang give to the road they use as a shortcut that passes by the laboratory? It is a reference to The Hobbit. 24, Steve and Dustin have a chat about getting girls. What is Steve's advice? 25, where does Bob work? Bob. 26, what does Eleven do to save Mike from Troy at the Memorial Assembly? 27, where did Dustin find Dart? And 28, the 7 characters who enter the Upside Down in Season 1. Specifically Season 1. Right. I'm going to regret this round. I'm going to play some guitar for you. It's a music round. These are all songs that feature prominently on the soundtrack of Stranger Things. They're all 80s bangers. And you need to name artist and title, if you can. So it's worth 5 points this round. Each song, name the artist and title of the track. One of them, I actually do need to just listen to the intro just to get the rhythm right, because if I play it wrong it's just not going to be recognisable. Right, anyway, first one. So that's for number 1. Well, technically it's number 29. 29, name the artist and the title. So it's number 29, David. Number 30. This one I'm just going to play the... there's a very famous guitar lick at the beginning that simply goes... Play all these again for you in a second. So that's number 30. Name the band and title of the track. This one should be easy. And I'm going to try and play the twiddly bit and probably fail miserably. There you go. So that's the bit that gives it away. And afterwards there's a... But you should just need that bit. I'm not a guitarist. Alright. This one, I'm just going to play some chords. I think this is possibly one of the trickier ones, but it's kind of a classic. Play that intro bit again for you because that's the key bit there. So there you go, artist and title. And the last one. This one. Just gonna check the intro just so I get it right. I've lost it. It's all gone wrong. The whole thing's a shambles. It's okay. Yep, that's fine. So this one, pretty famous song. I'm going to play all those again for you. I'm going to do them backwards, just while I've got that one in my head. So this is question number 33. Okay. The one before that was this one. So that intro bit again. No, it doesn't sound like that. should recognise it if you know it. Third one, nice and easy. The second one. Should be pretty recognisable, that. And this one, first one. I'm hoping you'll got it, and if you don't, it's probably because my playing's so bad. I'm going to play the beginning of that one a little picky, just a... Alright, so I'm going to go through the answers to all them. That's some real bad guitar playing today, Simon. As I say, I'm a bassist, not a guitarist. Okay, you're all still logged on, so it could have been that painful. Right, number 19, the answers to the middle round and the music round. Number 19 was the font used in the show's titles. It was famously used on the covers of the books by Stephen King. Stephen King. Number 20, name of the teacher who runs the AV Club is Mr. Clark. Mr. Clark. Number 21, name of the ice cream shop where Steve and Robin work is called Scoops Ahoy. Number 22, what flavour Slurpee did Alexi drink at Murray's house? It was strawberry flavour. They got the whole thing, wasn't it? He got the wrong one and he wasn't happy about it. But dear sweet Alexi, oh, it's painful to think of. 23, what name do the gang give to the road they use as a shortcut? Hobbit reference, they call it Mirkwood. Mirkwood, if you remember the Hobbit, Mirkwood's the woods with the spiders in. Which I homaged to in my D&D game yesterday because I'm a massive geek. 24. What advice does Steve give to Dustin about getting girls? He says you have to act like you don't care. Not great advice. 25. Where does Bob work? He works at Radio Shack. 26. What does Eleven do to save Mike from Troy? At the Memorial Assembly, she makes him wet himself. 27. Dustin first found D'Artagnan in the trash. He was in the trash after trick-or-treating. Right, number 28, the 7 characters that enter the Upside Down in Season 1, so have to actually enter it, are half a point each. Will, of course. Barb, of course. Half a point for each of these. Half a point for Will, half of Barb. Nancy enters it. Hopper. Joyce. 11. And there's a government worker called Shepherd. Now, if you got Shepherd, put it in the chat, because you deserve some recognition there. So those again were Will, Barb, Nancy, Hopper, Joyce, 11 and Shepherd. Answer to 21 there, David, was Scoops Ahoy. Scoops Ahoy. And those music round answers. Track number 1, which I played so well earlier. I keep playing it like Foo Fighters Everlong. That bit hopefully gave it away. It was I'll Be Watching You by The Police. I'll Be Watching You. A song about stalking. Yay. It's Every Breath You Take is actually the title of the track. Every Breath You Take. Track number 2 was that was the Girls on Film. Girls on Film by Duran Duran. Girls on Film by Duran Duran. Number 3. Is Africa by Toto. Classic. Absolute tune. This one. I couldn't play it right that time. Take me out tonight. It is the Smiths. There's a light that never goes out. And the last one was the is White Rabbit by Jefferson Airplane. Great song and real catchy bass line. Okay, let's go. We've got one more round then for you. Thank you for your patience today, everyone. As I always say, I am Simon from Treehouse Quizzes. We're normally running quizzes in pubs. We're doing them online nowadays for the foreseeable future. If you do enjoy our quizzes, please, if you can afford it, pay £1 or £2 per player. I have a lot of guys and girls who host quizzes for me who have lost income. Obviously, I've lost my entire income. Well, you're doing all right. I am hosting private quizzes, etc., etc., but it's a real boost to the other guys and girls if you're able to pay your quiz entry money. I am dividing it evenly every Monday from the previous week between those who have hosted, so it's hugely better, hugely appreciated. The link for that is Ko-fi, ko-fi.com/treehouse quizzes. If you're just playing a one-off, just throw £1 or £2 our way. If you're playing regularly, really appreciate it if you're able to send enough to cover the week. Right, final round. Question 34. This round is called We're Talking About the Destruction of Our World as We Know It. Number 24. What film, these are quite trickier questions, these one. What film did the Duffer Brothers make the actors watch to prepare them for Stranger Things? What film did the Duffer Brothers make the actors watch to prepare them for Stranger Things? I've got a clue for you here. It does relate to question 19, the answer of question 19. So 34. Which film did the Duffer Brothers make the children watch to prepare them for Stranger Things? $35. What game do the gang play in the arcade in Season 2? What game are the gang playing in the arcade in Season 2? Facebook flashing over here. Is it anyone important? It's not. It's people liking the picture of me from Secret Cinema. Alice had 13.5. It's a pretty good score, Alice, for the first 2 rounds. 17 from Samantha. Excellent score for the first 2 rounds. I'll ask you for your final scores rather than keep posting, as I know some of you aren't on the chats. Okay. Number 36. What is the first message that Will is able to spell out to his mum, old Winona? What is the first message that he's able to spell out to her using the lights and letters? What's the first message he spells out? And number 37. What was Murray's initial theory concerning Barb's disappearance? What was Murray's initial theory concerning Barb's disappearance? And What's the name? Number 38. What is the name of Eleven's biological mother? Number 38. What is the name of Eleven's biological mother? Number 39. In season 1, how did Joyce know that the body was not Will's? That's in season 1. How did Joyce know that the body was not Will's? And number 40. Will's visions in season 2, they are referred to as something. I'm looking for 2 words. What are Will's visions called in season 2? Number 41. 41. What role does Max want to fulfill in the adventuring party? She comes up with a word for the role she'd like to be. See, the others are wizard, fighter, rogue, all of those classic D&D archetypes. But what role does Max want to fulfill in the adventuring party? She makes up a name. It's to do with her skateboard. And number 42, in what year did the first season begin? We're not talking real life here, we're talking in the show. The first season opens in what year? It's number 42. Right, last question. Number 43. For a point each, which 3 named characters die in season 2? So there are 3 named characters who die in season 2. Who are they? Get 1 point for each one. If you need anything repeated, throw it in the chat or on the Facebook now. Okay. There's only a few of you online tonight, but we've been chatting. We don't know whether to continue streaming on YouTube or to switch over to Facebook Live, because we're worried that there are a few people who don't have YouTube accounts who can't chat in the chat. However, my concern is that I think YouTube's more stable, he says, when we went down twice today. But I'm sure it probably doesn't matter which one we stream on. I don't know why I'm asking. But if you do have a preference, do let me know. Right, some answers coming your way in 30 seconds. So if you're playing this quiz, I imagine Wednesday, Game of Thrones quiz might be up your street. Otherwise I'm sure Harry Potter on Friday. People thoroughly enjoyed Leia hosting it last time. She's quite dry and witty, and normally dresses up as well, much like me. Okay, so the answers for that last half, I always say last half, last round, last third, last fifth, whatever you want to call it. Number 34. What film did the Duffer Brothers make the actors watch to prepare them for Stranger Things? It was Stand By Me. Stephen King book originally, hence the clue. Number 35. In the arcade in Season 2, they are playing Dig Dug. Dig Dug is the game. Number 36. The first message Will is able to spell out using the lights and letters is right here. Right here. 37. Murray's initial theory concerning Barb's disappearance is that Russian spies took her. Russian spies. Number 38. Eleven's biological mother is called Terry Ives. Yeah, this is something that people mentioned about the YouTube thing, because you can cast the TV easier with it. We'll stick with YouTube, I reckon, and those, we'll just make sure that people can, well, whoever's hosting will watch the Facebook comments and chats. Number 39. In Season 1, how did Joyce know that the body was not Will's? It was missing a birthmark on his right arm specifically, but if you put missing a birthmark, give yourself a point. Number 40. Will's visions in Season 2 are referred to as now memories. Now memories. 34. Max in the adventuring party would like to be the Zoomer. The Zoomer was the word she used. Number 42. In what year did the first season begin? It began in 1983. 1983. Number 43. The three characters that die in Season 2, 1 point each. Sadly, Muse the cat. Muse. Bob, of course, bless him. Dear sweet Bob. And D'Artagnan does pass away as well. Bless. Such a sad question to end on. Sorry, I didn't think of that. But Muse, Bob and D'Artagnan, 1 point each. Alright, throw your scores in the chats. Let's see how you've done in the chats or on the Facebook. Let's see who's top of the Stranger Things pile and who is left in the upside down. I'm really struggling with. I think it's just one of these days. Just struggling with technology. Maybe I'm giving off an electric field. Any scores coming in? So I reckon, by my calculations, it is out of 7.5. I think it's out of 48.5 altogether. Shocking last round, Chris, but it is the hardest round there, so it was going to catch a few people out. 21 from David there. And 35.5 for Kamikaze Overture's daughter. That's a good score there. I think you're a most definite winner. It's just no more TV though. What else is she going to do this time? Write some Stranger Things quizzes. Okay, cool. Let's just check the Facebook, see if anyone's popped their score over there. Looks like someone has. 27.5 from Alice. Looks like that's second place for Alice there. Samantha says that last. Oh no, 33.5 for Samantha Rogers. The last round got you though. It was meant to. So 35.5 for Kamikaze Overture's daughter. Good work. First place, followed by Samantha Rogers, 33.5. Still very good score there. Only dropped about 10 points. 10 points. Is that what I said? Yeah. All right. I'm going to go before anything blows up, because I feel like it's one of those evenings. But thank you so much for playing, everyone who's tuned in today. I know it was a quieter one, but we'll see more of you next week, throughout the week, I'm sure. Game of Thrones Wednesday, General Knowledge tomorrow, Comedy Quiz Thursday, Harry Potter Friday, and then Music Party on Saturday for those who fancy a boogie. I will be DJing with some guest DJs. Thanks, Alice. That's cool. Goodbye, everyone. As always, do throw us £1 or £2 if you can afford it. Ko-fi.com/treehouse quizzes. If you can't, not a problem. You just keep safe and keep healthy. Alright everyone, I'm out. I'm ending the stream. I'm going to go and have a lie down. Ciao.